I have had a long experience with human nature, and I usually know when a person is lying. I was never sure the signalman was telling the truth, or at least what he believed was the truth. Sometimes a distressed person confuses imagination with reality, but this didn't fit with my impression of the man. There must be another explanation.
But before you came, the ghost reappeared. Ever since that night, it appears every day. Standing at the top of the pathway, at the end of the tunnel, screaming, "Hello down there," and shouting, "Look out, look out, look out."
Hello down there. Those words again. And this time I felt an uncontrollable fear.
Every time that I see him at the end of the tunnel, he waves and shouts like I showed you. And sometimes my bell rings, warning me from danger, but nothing ever happened.
What's gonna happen next? Someone gonna die? I thought about the bells. To me they were silent, but the signalman heard them ring and left the signal box immediately on each occasion.
There.
Enough. Supernatural events are nonsense.
What should I do? It's my duty to inform my authority about danger. But if I tell them the story, they think that my mind is unbalanced and I lose my job.
I see. I wanted to help the poor fellow. I didn't think he was unbalanced, but maybe the long hours alone in this cold, depressing place were affecting him. I tried to calm him. Is it possible the figures were just optical illusions, and the voices were just the wind? I asked quietly, trying to convince myself as well as my new friend, but I was unsuccessful in both cases. I really hoped he was imagining everything, but something deep inside me told me he was not. I didn't like to leave the man in such a state, so I offered to stay in the signal box with him until morning. He didn't accept my offer. I will never forgive myself for agreeing to leave. Again, he shone his light up to the path to help me see my way in the darkness, and I shouted goodbye. I walked back to the inn, preoccupied with the signalman's stories, and trying to push thoughts of ghosts and supernatural figures out of my mind. I had a practical decision to make. The safety of trains and the lives of passengers depended on this signalman. If there was any possibility that his mind was affected by his troubles, his superiors should know about it. I didn't think the signalman was unbalanced, but his distress could affect his work and put people's lives in danger. Perhaps it's my duty to tell them, I thought. But how can I betray the man's confidence? It's not ethical. On the other hand, is it safe for him to be responsible for a railway line and the passengers that dwell on it? I decided not to talk to the signalman's superiors yet. Instead, I would take him to a medical college of mine, an expert in mental health problems. After that, I'll decide what to do, I told myself firmly. I felt better after making that decision and was finally able to sleep for a few hours.
We're cooked, actually. Come on,
I got so many ideas for a club and with live like ice cream, and more ice cream. But I'm full.
Good evening, what's your name?
Corner. I'm going into green screen mode, my guys.
Please,